We're best friends.
And twins. We are diabetics. We test 10 times a day because this is our new meter.
Accu-Check Compact Plus, the only system with all-in-one convenience and a detachable Lancet device that's proven least painful.
We say,
see you later, pain.
Switch to the Accu-Check Compact Plus system. If you're an insulin user, now there's a new alternative to shots from a name you trust, Accu-Check. Ask your doctor if the Accu-Check Spirit insulin pump system is right for you.
Here we are in San Francisco, and I get to meet none other than Elliot Yamin.
Pleasure.
It's
nice to meet
my
you.
pleasure.
Yeah.
This is great.
Thanks
Great to
for
have
having
you
me.
out in our city.
Great to be here.
And of course, I've seen you perform, and I just got such a warm heart because I could feel your good vibes for people with diabetes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
We're in California now, so we can talk like that here.
We can talk. It's all vibey in California. That's right. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm a positive guy. I like to put out good vibes. So, and I like to, you know, get out as much as I can about diabetes and, you know, help bring it to the forefront and do my part. You know?
When I saw you perform, you said, at the end, let's cure this disease and let's do something about it. And I was impressed by that. It seemed like you came right out wanting to use some of your gifts to help.
Well, I saw it as an opportunity to use this huge platform that, you know, that TV gave me, and talk about my struggle with diabetes, and you know, help put a positive message and a positive person attach that to the actual disease, and let people know that, you know, I have it too, and I've certainly had my fair share of struggles with it, you know. At the same time, here I am getting to live out my dreams and really living life.
So tell us some of what dreams are yet to come. Do you visualize yourself in different areas? Or
yeah,
traveling?
I'm all over the place, man. I really have a lot. I have so many goals, you know. Right now I'm in the studio working on my next record, which should hopefully be out, you know, in sometime between the fall and the winter time. Mm-hmm. And you know, I've just been doing a lot of promotions in Japan. My album just came out in Japan, which is great, and we're doing really well over there. And
the first one?
The first one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
you performed over there?
You know, I performed some acoustic events there, but not any like full shows just yet. We're probably going to go back in September and October, and I'll bring my whole band back with me, and we'll do maybe 5 to 7 like real big, you know, real shows, which will be really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to touring over there. And let's see, what else? I mean, you know, I had an offer from Broadway to do some Broadway stuff, and I've always dreamed of doing that, but the timing just hasn't been right, you know, but I would love to do, you know, a Broadway show one of these days, you know, hopefully sooner than later. You know, I think when one door closes, sometimes, you know, another one tends to open, especially in my world these days. So I'm pretty positive that, you know, that I'll get another shot at it, you know. It's just, I've had so many things on my plate, and I've been so busy, so I just haven't had the time to be able to commit, you know, a full 13 to 20 weeks in a row to a Broadway show. I'm just trying to focus on my music. And
where are the songs coming from?
The songs are coming from right here.
You're writing them?
Well, I am. I'm writing them, and I'm co-writing them, and I'm also doing songs that have already been written. You know, I get a lot of demos. I'm very lucky to get a lot of like awesome demos from
people send you tapes of songs they've written.
Yeah, and these are from, you know, really accomplished, just amazing writers and producers, and so I'm certainly not afraid to do other people's songs as well, you know, and
make them your own.
And make them your own, of course. You have to internalize them and make them your own at some point, and I really enjoy doing that also. So this next record is going to be a little bit of both. There's going to be some co-written stuff like on my last record, and then there'll be some stuff that's that was written for me, or you know, or that was kind of sent in to me, and either way, I'm really looking forward to album number 2. It's going to be great.
I know that you had your favorite Leon Russell song.
Oh yeah. What might that be?
And then you started adding this y'all in it.
Y'all, yeah.
That the audience
y'all.
would just scream.
Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's just more personal when I say y'all. You know,
well,
I'm singing this song as opposed to saying
y'all.
I'm singing this song for you. I'm singing this song for y'all, because, you know, we kind of have to pluralize it, if that's even a word. and you know, just make it more intimate. Because most of the shows I did on tour were kind of in intimate settings, you know, kind of big clubs, small theaters, you know. So you're kind of really up close and personal. And I say y'all is a part of my vocabulary. I'm a southern guy, so.
You know, I answered another question I was going to ask you, where you thought your soul came from, because you have, and I realized there's the South, that people kind of get the charm and the innocence and the respect and the manners. You know what I'm talking about? There's a whole thing that people love that.
Yeah, I think
there's also the soul, and I don't know, it seems to permeate through your voice.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think I definitely has to do with my upbringing, you know, my home life, and my mother had a lot of soul. You know, she was a soul singer in her heyday.
She was.
So I think
what
I
kind
just
of songs
kind of.
did she sing?
Well, I don't know any of her original songs. She didn't really write. She just would do standards, and she had a local. She would play at the local Jefferson Hotel, which is like the oldest hotel in Richmond and my hometown. And so she gained a lot of notoriety around town, but she mainly did covers, you know, of old standards.
Would she sing around the kitchen?
She would sing.
Did she have the radio, record player going, the turntable?
She always had the record player going. She always had the radio on.
But I didn't go on to be a great, incredible singer.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just, you know, I was lucky enough to I just was kind of born with this a natural gift, and I'm sure a lot of that was inherited through my mom, because she was the first person to really influence me to even sing or even, I guess, have that ear for music, just by singing all the time around the house, in the car, you know, playing old records. And it's funny, on the show, we had a standard week, and I sang "It Had to Be You." Mm-hmm. And that was actually one of the songs that she would actually do, kind of one of the songs in her repertoire that she used to do on a weekly basis. And so that was pretty exciting. And so she would always sing songs like that around the house.
Would you sing together?
We would, yeah, we would. We would constantly sing together. It wasn't like all the time, you know, but yeah, we sang quite often together.
And
you know,
so she's relaxed, kind of soulful, bluesy. And it just seemed natural for you, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I don't know. I never, you know, I guess I just was born with the talent and the gift, you know, and one day I just finally decided to wake up and start using it, you know. And now I feel very fortunate that I get to use it. And
so did you have voiceless lessons, sing in a choir? You were in a band for a while, I know.
I was in a band for a very short period of time, you know. It was only for a couple months, but no, I didn't have any training. I didn't, you know, go to school for it or take any classes. You know, I just always had a natural ear for music, you know.
Do you remember what that felt like to feel that, being afraid a little bit?
I was very afraid. I felt very nervous. Yes, it was probably the most nerve-wracking experience of my life, but the best at the same time. Not that it wasn't a bad thing. Eventually I had to learn how to turn that nervous energy into just to make it work for me, you know. But I was a nervous wreck out there. I mean, I constantly forgot lyrics. I felt I butchered so many songs, and it was a lot of that was just, it wasn't from being ill prepared. It was just from being really nervous and just knowing that the entire country is watching the show, and you know, it's kind of easy. It was a tough pill to swallow for me. It was just made me very nervous, and I wasn't that accustomed to singing in front of a large audience before that. So that alone, you know, just really kind of irked me a little bit. But you know, now it's like, you know, it's old hat. You know, now I can just get up there, and it's just a natural thing, and that's really where I thrive. You know, and without that experience in the show, I probably wouldn't feel that way now. You know, so it really helped prepare me for everything that I get to do now, you know?